506 takeoff.
Okay, and you can turn on your camera back there if you haven't already.
Alright, I turned it on.
You got the red light blinking and the counter counting?
Yep.
Excellent. You notice how I'm going in zigzags the entire time? I'm never taxiing straight?
Yes.
Why do you think I'm doing that?
Hello? Oh.
You may have to speak up a little bit. It doesn't quite pick you up very good.
To loosen the rudder.
Good guess, but nothing really needs to be loosened. I'll give you a little hint right now. Let me just get past this stuff here. Just for a couple of seconds here, I'm going to set it up going straight without turning at all. If somebody jumps out in front of us right now, would we be able to know and to avoid hitting them?
No.
Absolutely not. We got that huge blind spot, don't we?
Yeah.
And so that's why we keep S turning, so we can look around the side of the nose and make sure it's all clear in front of us. That's a standard thing you do all the time with these old tail draggers, where you have the big engine and the nose up high.
Alright.
Off to the right, you can see the decathlon there. That's ours, so that's going back from its current lesson. Okay, here we're gonna take a left at taxiway Charlie.
Afternoon, Aurora ground, Apple 44 Golf.
Alright, now we're going to do the engine run-up, where we're going to do a couple of systems checks to make sure everything is working fine. We'll start with the flight controls and move the stick all the way, make sure it's free and the controls are responding correctly.
40 at 5, would you like Romeo?
Same with the rudder, flight controls, flight instruments and switches, altimeter 700. Everything else is good. Fuel selector full of stank.
Verify that was northeast departure.
It's on the right, which is full.
Bravo 4 Golf Romeo, roger.
Okay, mixture rich, primer, locked, flaps up.
3015.
Control and indicator, elevator trim set, rudder trim set. Tail wheel locked. Prop full forward, run up to 1600. I'm going to bring the stick back, run the engine up to 1600 RPM. Okay, here we'll do the prop check. There it goes. Carb heat check. Hot. And cold. Generator check. 28 volts. Okay, 2000 RPM and then a mag check. Barometric power check. Good. Okay, idle check is good. Oil cooler open. Canopy open and locked. I'm just going to pull it forward one notch here so it's easier to reach later. Shoulder harness locked. Transponder squawk in altitude and VFR. The radio, we'll put tower. Oops. And then practice area in the standby. Okay, videos are on, front and back. And with that, we're ready to go. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
28
Cool.
Tango, traffic 3 miles east of the field, southbound, altitude indicates 2,500, plan left brake.
Okay, we'll plan on the left brake, negative contact on the traffic, 282.
785, traffic just ahead now, 1230 and 2 miles on final runway 33. No factor, but you'll see him there.
785 is looking.
Tower, North American 1 at the Papa ready for takeoff. Can we get a right turn to the southwest?
1 Hotel Papa, affirmative, right turn, correction, runway 36, cleared for takeoff. Right turn southwest approved, wind 340 at 5. Traffic on final, runway 33 is going to do an overhead. Won't be a factor for you as you depart. Additional traffic 3 southeast, southbound 2,500.
Okay, clear for takeoff 36 and right turn southwest. Traffic inside 1 at the bump. Alright, we're going to... Yeah, I got the intercom on push button mode, so try out your throttle button.
Is it working?
There we go.
Cherokee 28 Tango, your choice, left or right brake, advise in the brake.
Okay, it'll be a mix left brake.
Wind 340 at 4.
And we're off.
And Aurora Tower, Navajo 44 Golf Romeo, 03 departure 27.
Navajo 44 Golf Romeo, Aurora Tower, runway 27, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 27 for Golf Romeo.
Navajo 4 Golf Romeo, runway 27 cleared for takeoff. Right turn northeast approved. Traffic just over the runway, almost over your runway now. The Cherokee is in the overhead, going to be making a left brake.
Looking for traffic, clear for departure 27 and right turn to the northeast for Golf Romeo.
For Golf Romeo, traffic's already in the brake, no factor. Right turn northeast approved.
And no factor, right turn approved for Golf Romeo.
American 1 Hotel Papa, traffic southwest corner of the field, left base runway 33 is a Cherokee.
Traffic inside 1 Hotel Papa, also have the departing traffic down 27.
1 Hotel Papa, roger. Cherokee 28 Tango, traffic Navajo departing runway 27, just rolling by the tower now, no factor, runway 33 cleared to land.
Clear to land 33, we have the Navajo in sight right now.
And November 785, traffic no factor to you, and you're out of the Delta, frequency change approved.
Roger that, thanks for your help.
Alright, how you doing back there? Feeling good?
Yeah, I'm feeling real good.
Well, if you'd like to, why don't you go ahead and get on the controls?
Alright.
Okay, you got the controls.
Alright.
They got to repeat back to me that you have the controls.
I have the controls.
There you go. Now we have positive exchange. So, there you go. The first thing I was about to say is to put the nose back down a little, and you already did. You saw that just as I was going to say it. Now it's down a little too much, so let's pick it up just a hair. Just a tiny bit higher. Let's bring it on up, bring it on up. Right about there. That is perfect. Hold what you got. Now we can try some basic turns. Let's start with a turn to the right. So gently give me some right stick along with the right rudder.
Right rudder is right pedal, right?
Yeah, right foot forward.
Cherokee 28 Tango,
right stick and right
180
rudder.
on the runway when able. Where are you?
And then pull back a little to prevent the nose from dropping.
Properties over towards Skyhaven.
Alright, Cherokee 28 Tango, taxi via runway 15.
There you go. Now let's come back around to the
runway
left.
27, then left on Alpha.
15 clear across 27 with the left on Alpha, 14 or 28.
Let's do a left turn now. Very nice.
Navajo 4 Golf Romeo, frequency change approved. Good day.
Frequency change approved. Thank you for Golf Romeo.
And let's roll out here. We'll go straight. We go right stick and right rudder because we're rolling it towards the wings level position, which we have now. That's very good.
North American 1 Hotel Papa, frequency change approved. Talk to you on the way back.
1 Hotel Papa, thanks. Doing a great job. How's the volume for you?
It's pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, just let me know at any point if you need me to change it.
How old is this plane?
Built in 1944.
It runs still like it was brand new.
Yep, these are amazing machines.
And 28 Tango, cross runway 36 and contact ground point 7.
Clear to cross 36.7 the other side, 28 Tango.
If you want to keep doing some more gentle back and forth turns, so as to play around with it, you're more than welcome to. So you can just stay on this, general heading, roughly, and you can pick the nose up a little bit.
All right.
There you go.
I'm gonna head right.
Okay. Just ahead of the right wingtip, you can see the airport now. You see it?
Yeah, I see it clearly.
And then if you look further over your shoulder, you can see the Chicago skyline.
Archer 721.
It's out there in the brown haze. Kind of, if you squint just hard enough, you can make it out.
Yeah, I can see it.
Archer 1 Sierra Mike, Aurora Tower. Runway 33 cleared to land.
That's about, I think, 45 miles as the crow flies.
Wow, that's amazing.
Now we're climbing through 6,000 here. We're going to go a little bit higher, and then we'll get started with the other stuff.
All right.
You feel how the more time you spend with it, the more natural it feels, right?
Yeah.
At first, you have to consciously think about every control input you make, but after a while, that all becomes second nature.
Glider 815, clearing runway 9, Star Glider.
All right, let's turn a little bit to the left here. Put your nose a little to the left of the sun. That was actually a tiny bit too much on the rudder. There you go. And again, let's pick the nose up a little bit. You notice, there you go. That's good. Actually, let me show you something else here while we're climbing. So airspeed control in a climb. You see your airspeed indicator on the left of the panel. It says right now we're at about 95 to 90 knots.
Yeah, I see that.
So the vertical position of your nose controls your airspeed. We're going to put the nose down a little bit. You see how the airspeed increases? Right now it's going up to about 100.
Yeah, I see that.
And then you pick it back up to where we had it before, and your airspeed will decrease to about 90. So to get the best climb performance, there's an optimal airspeed. Obviously, if you have your nose down too far, it's not going to climb, right? That's how we fly level or descent, and that's a high airspeed. But if you have your nose up too high, then we're also not going to climb very good. If you start going below 90, then our climb performance is going to suffer. But there's a happy middle ground. So right, for this airplane, it's right about 90, and that's where we get our best climb performance. So somebody that doesn't understand this very well, they would have a tendency to pull the nose as high as they can get it, because that just seems like it would work good. Aim the nose up, it's going to climb, but it's not going to. Right at this kind of intermediate position where we have it now, to give us 90 knots, that's the best climb.
Dual discus about to enter downwind.
All right, so now we have 8,000 feet, which is high enough. So now we can lower the nose. We can level off. Go to put the nose down a little bit more, a little bit more. Keep going down, keep going down. Keep going down. A little more, a little more. Right about there. So this is level flight. Now you notice that as we speed up, the nose wants to come back up, doesn't it? And you have to push forward to hold it down. So this is where the trim comes into play. And actually in the last couple of seconds, the nose came back up. Go ahead, put it back down. Put it back down. Don't be shy. Go to lower it, lower it, lower it, lower it, lower it, lower it. All right. Now visually, do your best to maintain this attitude. Don't let the nose come up. With your right hand, reach over to the left and grab that trim wheel that I showed you about. Remember the trim wheel?
Yeah.
All right, so slowly roll that trim wheel forward.
It's the one closest to me, right?
The one closer to you, that's right. You roll that sucker forward, and you notice how it is going to keep the nose down now. And when you have it set just right, you can actually let go of the stick, and the nose will stay just where we put it.
I see that, yeah.
Now similar to that, you notice how the nose wants to yaw to the right and you're having to hold some left rudder.
Yeah.
So grab the other trim wheel, the one farther away from you. You're going to roll that one backwards. And that one is not as sensitive. That one you can give it a good couple of cranks. Yeah, go to roll it more, don't be shy. And that's going to trim the nose toward the left so you can let go with your feet and it's going to stay straight without you having to hold it.
20 turning final, 27, Chicago.
I can see how that came to use in the war.
Yep. Alright, so that being said, I'm going to take the plane back from you just for a minute, so I have the controls.
You have the controls?
I'm going to fine-tune that trim just right. We're going to turn around to the right.
Okay.
And we're going to set up and do some aerobatics.
Alright.
You feeling good?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Awesome. Well, what we're going to start off is some wingovers.
Alright.
You see the grid on the ground? All the roads go in the same direction?
Yeah.
Giving us nice squares?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to try to start and stop everything on those guidelines.
Alright.
Alright, so I'm going to do the first couple of wingovers here. You can ride on the controls along with me as you look outside.
Alright.
So the first one's going to be to the left. We're going to pull it up. We're going to start rolling to the left a little bit as we continue to pull. The key is to get that nose up nice and high in the first half. Nice and high. We're going to let it slice down through the horizon. And now we start rolling to the right to get the wings back towards level. As we continue pulling out of the dive.
A1 pops down.
And there we are, back on the horizon. We're going to continue this. And now we're going to do a wing over to the right. Nice and high in the first half. We're going to roll it to the right. This one takes a little more right rudder here. Down through the horizon, we start rolling towards the left to get the wings towards level. We're going to gradually pull out of that as we roll out, and there we are.
That felt good.
What do you think? You want to try one of your own?
I'd rather not. This is my first time, so.
Alrighty, well, I'll keep doing stuff, but if you change your mind later on, you just let me know, and I'll let you do some stuff. And once you actually do it, it's a lot easier than you think. It's pretty awesome. But how about I show you the next one here? I'll show you the roll.
Alright.
Alright, so you can also stay on the controls along with me on this one. And what we're going to do is we're going to dive it down just a little, make sure we have plenty of airspeed. And your stomach's doing good, right?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Awesome. So what we're going to do now is we're going to pull the nose up above the horizon, nice and high. Look straight ahead. We're going to stop pulling, and we're going to roll it to the right. Right stick and right rudder. We'll keep looking straight ahead. We're going to keep rolling it until the wings are level, and then center everything. Get it established in this dive, and then we gently pull out of it. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, that felt good.
2,500.
I was a little iffy at first, but feels a little better.
Yeah, the more you do it, the more comfortable you get with it. That's very normal. What do you think? You want me to show you another one to ride along with? We'll go to the left this time.
Alright.
Alright, so once again, step one, we're going to pull it up into a nice steep climb. We're going to stabilize it. Step 2, left stick and left rudder. We come around, ease everything to the middle, and then pull out.
Nice.
What do you think? Did you change your mind yet? You maybe want to try one of those? I'll talk you all the way through.
No,
And if you start fifthing anything, I'm going to catch you at 1,000,000 miles before anything actually starts going seriously wrong. But it's only if you like to. It's to your comfort level.
maybe a few times.
Yeah,
maybe
just
towards the end.
Alrighty, just let me know if you change your mind. What we can do now, now you see some rolls, I can show you a loop. You want to see a loop? Or maybe take a break for a couple of minutes.
Take a break for a couple.
Alright, we're going to do exactly that.
I gotta check off frequency for a minute. I gotta call Cape Girardeau.
Now that we're off of aerobatics and just doing regular flying, you want to take the controls back and fly it around?
Sure.
Alrighty, you got the controls.
Chicago glider.
Alright, I have.
And you notice that to just basically fly the airplane, you don't have to be actively doing anything. I mean, the airplane largely just keeps itself straight, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
It's designed to be stable. And then after, maybe 10 or 20 seconds, you'll slowly, one wing will start dropping off. You have all the time in the world to come in and make a correction and get your wings back to level. It's not like you see in all the old movies, where the guy's just shaking the stick around every which way, and as soon as he drops it, it's going to tumble out of control.
Yeah.
It's nothing like that.
Can you take the...
I have the controls.
You have the controls.
I'm just going to put it into a shallow turn here. We're going to slowly turn around back to the south.
Alright. That was a small cramp there.
Yeah, shake it out, relax it. Is that on your arm or in your hand or?
On my left leg.
Oh, your leg. That's interesting.
Around my hip area.
Does it feel like the rudder pedals are maybe too close to you? You can extend them forward some because they're adjustable. I can tell you how to adjust them.
How do I do that?
Okay, look at the bottom inside corners. You see there's like a pair of round tabs? You can't reach them with your hands, but what you do is with your toes, you grab the tabs inward toward the center of the airplane, and you can push the pedals forward.
Wait, are they on the bottom?
21, tendering extended, left downwind runway 2.
Wait, where are they?
Like if you look at let's say you look at the left pedal,
okay.
it's at the bottom right corner.
Okay.
And what you do is with your left toe, you move it to the right, and it kind of unclicks it, and then it makes it available that the entire pedal you can push it forward.
Can't get it down all the way.
And it's kind of in one motion, like with your left toe, you pull it into the right, and you push the pedal forward. I can feel it that something's moving, so you're doing something at least partially right.
Alright.
Did you get it to move?
Yeah.
Alrighty. And now do the same thing with the right pedal, and you try to match them so that they're, the same distance forward. Right now, they should be at the same position.
Yeah, they're better.
Awesome. All right, how's your stomach doing?
Doing good.
All right. Well, you want me to show you some of the aerobatic maneuvers, or you just want to cruise around right side up and enjoy the view that way?
Maybe some more wing overs.
Alrighty. Do some more wing overs. And you notice the real neat thing is when we get to the top, and here I'm going to do one to the left. I'm going to get some more speed at the entry too. It's going to be a little faster. Here we go. I'm going to pull it up. Feel a little bit of G-force in the seat. Now as we bank it to the left, you notice the wings are basically vertical. Right now you're kind of laying on your side, right? But it doesn't feel like you're sliding out of your seat. All the local weight forces are still pulling you straight toward the middle of the seat, weren't they?
Yeah.
And that's because the turn is coordinated. Right now I'll do one to the right.
Alright.
You know, if you imagine that you put a glass of water on top of the instrument panel, if you do this really good, the water will stay in the glass and it's not gonna spill over the side. And that's what a coordinated turn is.
Okay.
Here I'm going to just come out to level flight. So let me show it to you in a little more detail. Instead of a wing over, I'm just going to enter a regular turn. Here, this is about 45 degrees of bank. That's like a moderately steep turn. And right now it's coordinated. And right now your butt's right in the middle of the seat, right?
Yeah.
And look at the slip skid ball. You know, remember the smiley face tube with a ball in the middle? That's right in the middle of the cage, right?
Yeah, it is.
So now if I get uncoordinated, you see how the ball comes off to the left?
Yeah.
And also your body comes off to the left. It's not as comfortable, right?
Yeah.
So so when you see the ball off to the left, the rule is that wherever the ball is, you put that rudder forward. So right now the ball's to the left, so we give it a little bit of left rudder till that ball's right in the middle. There we go, and the turn's coordinated again. And so the little phrase is step on the ball. Right, if the ball's to the right, you step on the right rudder. Step on the ball.
Alright.
And if the ball is off to the side, you know, not only is it not as comfortable on the inside, you know, for the passengers, but it's also flying less efficient, because what happens is that the airflow starts hitting the airplane a little bit from the side, and it makes more drag that way. But as long as you keep the ball in the middle, then the airflow is always coming exactly from the front, and the fuselage is the most streamlined it could possibly be, and we fly with the smallest amount of drag.
Yeah.
Alrighty, in just a minute or two is going to be time to start heading back home. So if you'd like to see any last couple of maneuvers, or maybe even try something yourself, well, now's your chance.
Maybe, one of the rolls.
Yeah, I was just about to say, the roll is going to be kind of the easiest one to do. And so I'll talk you all the way through it, okay?
I don't want to,
Oh, you don't need me to do it, not you.
Yeah.
I misunderstood. Alrighty. You want me to go left or right?
Right.
Okay, we're going to go to the right. And I'll show you a little more advanced variation here. Instead of a simple roll, we're going to do a 4-point roll. You know what that is?
No.
We're going to stop the roll every 90 degrees and pause for a second, and then continue.
Alright.
Again, we're going to start with a pull-up. Then we stabilize, and now we're going to start rolling. Here we are. There's point 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we're going to enter a general right turn back to the airport.
Awesome.
Now the fun isn't over yet. We're going to come in using what's called an overhead brake. It's a military-style approach where we're going to come in real fast over the center line of the runway, you know, at 1,000 feet, and then we're going to do a brake turn. It's going to be a real hard, sharp 180 to spit us out on the downwind leg. And that's where we're going to lower the landing gear, the flaps, and get ready to actually land.
Alright.
Do you want to fly it on the way back in, or you just want to relax back there and let me do the flying?
I just want to relax, please.
Alrighty, we'll do exactly that. So what we're going to do now is switch back to the ATIS on the radio and listen to the information of what's going on.
Alright.
2252 Zulu weather, wind 340 at 7, visibility 10, sky clear below 12,000, temperature 22, dew point 11, altimeter 3016. Localizer runway 33 and visual approaches in use, landing and departing runway 33 and runway 36. VFR departures, advise ground control your direction of flight. Notice the airman, ILS from a 33 glide slope out of service. Use caution for bird activity in the vicinity of the airport. Advise on initial contact, you have information in November.
Fuller Tower, North American 11 Hotel Papa, 6 to the southwest, inbound with November for the overhead. Request 36 and right overhead if able.
North American 11 Hotel Papa, Aurora Tower, report initial, runway 36.
Report initial for 36, 1 Hotel Papa.
6 Echo Romeo, runway 36 cleared for takeoff, left turn west approved, and the Cessna that just passed through your intersection is westbound as well.
Open, Sharpie cold.
546 Echo Romeo, cleared for takeoff.
Fuel selector on fullest tank.
Turnout approved, and we've got the Skyhawk in sight.
Mixture rich, prop at 18.
North American 1 Hotel Papa, ident for me please.
1 Hotel Papa.
North American 1 Hotel Papa, ident observed about 7 west-southwest of Aurora. Traffic 1 o'clock, 3 miles northwestbound. Altitude indicates 2,200.
Alright, negative contact, 1 Hotel Papa. And traffic in sight, 1 Hotel Papa.
Still VFR westbound.
I think I stepped on you, but 1 Hotel Papa has traffic in sight.
15 Lima, westbound departure approved.
Westbound departure approved. Good day, 15 Lima.
We'll call the traffic in sight.
That's 1 Hotel Papa.
American 1 Hotel Papa, roger. That looked like a good altitude for your traffic.
That will pass well over him. You see the airport at your left, 11 o'clock?
Yeah, I see that.
So 3 different runways. And if you see the real short one, the shortest of the 3, that's what we're going to land on.
That's the one. I see that.
Yeah, the one that's perfectly perpendicular to the main one. So we're going to fly for another couple of miles and turn left, so we go over the top of it, and then we're going to, when we go over the top of it, we're going to brake right.
All right.
And then hopefully if your mom is down there by the tower, we'll give her a good little show.
Awesome.
Cessna 15 Lima traffic, 10 o'clock, 2 miles northwestbound, converging. Altitude indicates 2,200.
Alright, we're looking for traffic 15 Lima. Tower 15 Lima has traffic in sight.
Cessna 15 Lima, roger. You're about to leave the Delta. Frequency change approved. Good night.
Frequency change approved. Good night, 15 Lima.
Alright, so when I turn left, that's called the initial leg. And so I'm going to call tower and report initial.
Alright.
Tower 1 Hotel Papa initial for 36, 1.5 miles.
North American 1 Hotel Papa, roger. Break your discretion. The only traffic I have is a mile and a half northwest of the airport, westbound Cessna at 2,300.
Roger, 1 Hotel Papa will brake right. Here we are, rolling out straight. And then at about 300 feet, I'm going to level off on the descent, too.
Alright.
We got about 30 seconds till the break. Here we go, we'll level at 1700. That's above sea level. We're 1,000 feet over the ground.
Alright.
Cessna 6 Echo Romeo leaving the Delta, frequency change approved. There is traffic 12 o'clock, 2 miles northwestbound.
All right, about 3 seconds till the break.
2,100.
2, 1,
Frequency change
with
approved.
break.
Looking for the traffic. Have a good night, sir. 6 Echo Romeo.
Night.
Yeah,
American 1 Hotel Papa, runway 36, clear the option.
The option 361 Papa. Okay, landing gear. I got outside, inside, and lights. Flaps are down. Powers at 15. We are clear. Okay, base, gear, clear to land. Go to open your canopy now.
Already did that.
Excellent.
Mary 1 Hotel Papa, understand full stop.
Hey, Tom.
1 Hotel Papa, contact ground, good night.
Over to ground, Papa. There we are, down in one piece as advertised. Alright, now I'm going to do the after landing checklist, and then I'm going to contact ground. Yeah. Clear runway and stop, flaps up. Trim tabs neutral. Landing light off, transponder off, and ground. Okay, we're ground North American 1 Hotel Papa, Charlie 3 for Gauntlet.
North American 1 Hotel Papa, roll ground, taxi via Charlie Alpha, cross runway 27 to parking. Have a good night, sir.
Right, via Charlie Alpha, cross 27 on the Pop, you too. And now we go back to those classic S-turns so we can see where we're going. Make sure we don't run over anybody. Okay, clear to left, clear right, clear to cross. Alright, coming to the left.
Ground, Calvin 506 at Golf with November.
Calvin 506 at Golf, roll ground.
Calvin 506 at Golf would like to taxi for western departure.
Calvin 68 Golf, winds calm, your choice all runways.
6 Golf would like to request runway 27.
Calvin 68 Golf, runway 27, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 27, taxi via Alpha. 6 Golf.
North American 1 Hotel Papa, company to CAF1 is outbound from Gauntlet to runway 27, no.
1 Hotel Papa, roger. Oh, I forgot to check to see if your mom was standing down by the tower as we taxied by.
She was in her car.
Oh, you saw her?
Yeah, I saw her.
Cool. Yeah, usually people are out there right at the fence taking pictures and stuff, and we'll wave as we taxi by and things like that.
Alright.
Alrighty, we're going to bring you here. Go to turn off your camera now, same way that you turned it on.